Hi everyone, my name is Paula and today's discussion is going to be about vocal and physical delivery as well as our visual aid that we're going to be having in our speech for this class. To begin, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts about the videos that we watched. Personally, I thought they were really informative. I learned a lot of different tips in different ways that I can become a better speaker, not only by the way that I am physically appearing to the audience, but also the way that I can use my tone and my voice to talk with the audience. Something that stood out to me is not just about what we're talking about or what we're saying, but it's about how we say it. That's something that is extremely key in this speech class, at least that really stood out to me. Not only this, but it also said that speakers should have vocal variety. By that, meaning that the speed that we use throughout a speech can obviously vary. By that, it makes it sound more natural when we are speaking. So as far as how I'm going to be using, how I'm going to be effective when doing vocal delivery as well as physical delivery, I put down some notes. So I'm going to try my very hardest to match my emotions and my enthusiasm to the message that I am giving the audience. Not only this, but I'm going to try my best to have good punctuation. As someone that English is not necessarily my first language, I often have little slip-ups when talking. Sometimes I'll mispronounce words like that. But I'm gonna try my very hardest to maybe slow down. I feel like when I slow down my tone, I'm a pretty fast talker, but when I slow it down, I'm able to really process what I'm saying and make sure that I am trying my best not to mispronounce any words throughout my speech. Not only this, but physical delivery is very important as well. Throughout this class, I'm gonna try my best to stay in the dress code. To be specific, in the video that we watched, it said that we had to dress appropriate according to the setting. Since our teacher told us to dress business casual, I'm gonna try my best to stay in the dress code. And not only this, but make sure that I have good eye contact. Obviously, as you see here, I have my flashcards that are helping me look back at the notes that I did while reading. But obviously, I'm gonna try my best to keep them down here and making sure that I'm maintaining eye contact throughout my speeches. I also want to ensure to have good body language, fixing my posture, and make sure that I'm smiling. When we're excited about the topic that we're talking about, it is more likely for the people that are listening to be excited about what we are speaking about. Things that I'm gonna avoid is trying not to fidget, maybe with my rings, or especially, actually, this is a big one, no vocal fillers. Yes, they're called vocal fillers. Words like, you probably noticed throughout the speech, I have probably had some slip-ups, but I'm gonna try my best moving forward to not have that happen. And finally, for my presentational aid, I am doing a speech about how bilingualism affects the brain and communication. Therefore, I'm going to use a world map showing multilingual countries. I am going to print it out in a big piece of paper to make sure that it's visible with bright colors and obviously bright labels. And I'm going to place it over here before my speech. And I'm going to introduce it during my introduction when I'm talking about how bilingualism is very common around us, and then show the speech, show the picture of the map, and then after that, when I'm all done, I'm gonna put it down here. But that's all. Thank you.